Yo, what's good, world family? It's your boy Nico Williams back with another episode of What's the Trend. Today we're gonna go over some of these NBA playoffs. Somebody got to go home. The Paul brothers, they both got a fight going on. Some got rules, and we're gonna see what the other one do in his other one. We got some tech news coming up. Zelmay got all the news for you. Fauci, more than 10,000 emails got found about how he was handling the pandemic, and we're gonna get into that. Chik Fil A, go Chik Fil A, especially during Pride. During Pride Month, I'm sorry I had to do it, but we gonna get into it. Hey, I got my boy Zelmay in the house too. Now you know that.
You know, Nicole, are you looking how I'm looking?
I'm looking how you looking. I think
Luca looking how I'm looking.
Luca looking like how you looking.
Booker looking like how I'm looking.
D Book looking like how you looking.
Michael Porter and Joker looking how I'm looking.
The Nuggets is looking how you looking.
And you know how I'm looking?
Now, how's you looking?
No, you know how we looking.
How is we looking this week?
We looking cute. We looking clean. We looking sexy.
Sexy.
That's how we looking, man.
So we got all that to talk about and much more, so let's get into it. Oh, y'all see me wearing my Laker gear today. Y'all see me, I'm in a battle against fate right now. I'm losing right now by a whole lot of points in a game 6 situation. No AD. It's looking like an L. Also, Portland, they out of there. It was looking good. They was up by a lot. Portland, you out of there. They did with that. Joker, looking like the MVP that he is. Did what he did. How you feeling about tonight's games tonight? Because best believe you know that's the trend.
Yo, Shy, first off, I want to show love. You got to show love to people that doing their thing. Booker had 30 points at halftime. I always got to show love to somebody doing that. I know everybody going to talk about LeBron, how they disappointed LeBron or the Lakers and all that. No, let's give Booker love. Let's show love. Even though 14 points in a quarter is inexcusable, but one dude had 30, so Michael Porter had 22 in the first quarter, so man,
I had a little bit of hope because the Lakers was on pace to score 28 points and a half, but I mean they had 36, so they did a little bit better in the second quarter. My God, it's looking like we ready to watch the circus that is the Brooklyn Nets. I'm pretty sure that's what's about to be the thing. We'll see what happens because they're playing against the Bucks, so that's gonna be good. So I'm excited to see that
Saturday. Be there.
Shout out to Trae Young getting them New York Knicks up out of there. That has been the trend as well. We love it. Anything else on tonight's NBA action before we get into that? Pow.
Enough NBA. The people want to hear what the people came for.
The people came for Logan Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. We got the rules to this one. This is unheard of. I've never heard of this. The rules are this way, Zelmay. 3 8-minute rounds, no winner, no judges, 12-ounce gloves, and I'd love for you to tell us what that means. And Logan Paul can't go over 190. What you think about these rules? And who you think does it give somebody the edge?
No matter what the edge is, Floyd got the edge. But it's now removed. It has been removed tonight. There's now a 10-ounce glove, which actually give Logan Paul the chance to knock somebody out. So it's actually might be better for him to get a lucky punch because 12-ounce gloves is going to be tough. There are knockouts, though. So if you knock someone, unlike the Mike Tyson, Roy Jones, you can actually knock him out. That fight, you cannot knock him out, but this fight, you can. The reason these rules are what it is Logan Paul is 50 pounds heavier than Floyd Mayweather. So if Floyd Mayweather is 140 pounds and Logan is 190, it's against the law for them to legally fight in a sanctioned fight. That's why it's an exhibition. So if anybody wondering why they not having a real boxing match, one man is 50 pounds heavier than the other man. Floyd comes in at 140 to 145. Logan natural weight is probably 205. He going to 190. So that's why that's happening. I'm feeling like you're gonna see a knock. I feel like Floyd gonna work that boy.
Do you think Floyd gonna jump to 170? I've seen reports on Twitter that he might jump to 170 before the fight.
Floyd ain't jumping to 170. He's chilling.
I've never seen it. I was like, people just get on Twitter and say whatever they want to say. I'm one of them. But y'all telling me that this man has never been 170.
He got to 164.
He got to 168, 167.
Yeah, that was when he was in his 20s. I think he ain't doing that no 50 years old.
No, he wouldn't. His body wouldn't even support that. Yeah. Me at my age of the lovely age of 30 plus. I'm having issues with me moving around at 190, and I don't feel the same when I've always been a 175, 180 guy. It's different. So I don't see Floyd Mayweather saying, "Let me train my body how to be 170." Within what's this been 4 months maybe that this been official?
It was supposed to happen in February, but they postponed it. So yeah, but that's what it is. It's because it's 50 pound heavy. Logan's getting worked, and Logan believes in himself, though. That's a shout out to him. And he pulled off miracles. I'll always give credit to the Paul brothers. People told them they couldn't do something, and they always did it. Like,
can I tell you what that YouTube title is going to be?
What?
I got knocked out by the greatest boxer of all time.
And it's
going to get 1 billion views. He's going to make so much money off the fight and off the views. I love it, though, man. I'm not hating on nobody, so get it in.
Yeah, man. So shout out to them. They pull stuff. You know how many people can get in the ring with Floyd ever in their life? Floyd is like $100 million guaranteed purse for himself every time he get in the ring. You know how hard it is to get in the ring to do that? Boxers dream to get in the ring with Floyd, but most of them not good enough or popular enough to do it.
I don't know who could even get close to that kind of person. I mean, obviously he wins, so you get the bonus for winning, obviously, but I mean, he gets it because he gets his money when he signs that piece of paper. He knows that's coming. That's coming. As long as I show up, the rest of the check coming.
Yeah, McGregor, probably the only person in combat sports close to that. They can just, but he been losing lately, so I don't know how his stock is right now.
I think he reached his pinnacle at Floyd, and we done. I think that was it. So
he got that big Khabib fight, and then he lost some more.
Khabib is the most important fighter in the world right now, in regards to what he's doing, and then he got the little people fight coming. So I'm excited for that one. I actually may pay for that one. I may not stream that. I may actually pay for that. I want to see it. I would just pay for the interviews. Actually, I don't want to see the fight itself. My man's Lil Khabib, he came with that kick, and that kick was like no other. So at any rate, yeah, man, can't nobody do it like Floyd. I don't think we'll ever see it again. Adrian Broner was the closest to maybe getting close to something like that if he had actually had a successful boxing career. And I'm not saying his boxing career wasn't successful, because I don't want him to become the next Kwame and talk about how Nico Williams was talking bad about him. What I'm trying to say is this: Adrian Broner, if he had more W's, because his persona and who he is, he actually could have kept this thing going. And he had that kind of responsibility. And I don't think he could he couldn't live up to it. I think it was too much pressure for him to be the next Floyd.
Adrian Broner versus Jake Paul?
That's
a legit Adrian Broner, a legit mid-level boxer. Jake ain't ready to take on no top level, but Adrian Broner gonna talk so much crazy trash, it'll be fun. You know what? Nobody said that. You're onto something. That's a big fight. I'll pay for
it. That's a big fight, because I do believe, if I believe that Adrian Broner is the next Mayweather.
Yeah.
I mean, who am I to say? If I believe him to be that person, okay, well, fight him. You can't with Mayweather? Fight AB. I'd pay for that. I would not steal it. Absolutely. Anything else on these boxers before we get into your favorite subjects?
Yo, man, we got shout out to Jake Paul, Tyrone Woodley, August 28th. People excited about this one.
That's right.
It's been a trend now from a former boxing champ, one of Jake Paul's trainer. What you know about these, champ, with the boxing gloves? Talking to Tyrone Woodley, yeah, you a 5-time world champ, done won in almost every division. What you know about these? So that's trending. I'm actually looking forward to that. So that's gonna be a fun.
I want to see this. Just I love how the fact that people root for them to lose, but there's like a part of you roots for them to kind of win for the Paul brothers, and I'm like, that's why it's such good entertainment, because yeah, you just get your butt whooped, but also if you do win, that's gonna mean a lot. People's legacy is gonna be hurt, so I'm excited for that one too.
Yeah, if Logan somehow could beat Floyd, they'll break down that. He ain't, trust me, y'all don't even take that serious. But if he did,
ESPN gonna make a lot of money, and I hope we do. We're gonna do a live reaction right after that. I don't care how faded I am. Let me drag myself in front of a microphone and a camera, and we got to talk about that one. We got to be the first ones on that one. Do you hear me? We might have to go to the venue for that one. If that boy lost, I might do a lot. Breaking news live from a hotel Marriott right outside of Vegas. The cheapest one we can find.
We are looking for Floyd Mayweather to come out right now.
Facts.
But yeah, man, we got a little more, man.
Facts, man. So we'll see what's going on with that. But let's move on to some technology stuff, man. They are trying to do their thing. AMD, they partner up with Tesla. They try to make things just better for you as a gamer. Graphics are pretty much just for gamers in the first place. But it can be good for so many different things. And the fact that Tesla would jump on board, man, tell us a little bit about what you know about some of these new upgrades, some of this new technologies coming out.
Well, first, you got the two GPUs, the 3070 Ti coming in at $599, I believe. Then you have the 3080 Ti coming in at $1199. To be honest with you, they are just strictly power grabs. Phoenix and LA is down 12 in the third quarter. But yeah, they have new graphics cards coming in. They in between. They TIs got more VRAM, a little faster than their counterparts. Really just a money grab. You probably ain't gonna be able to get them anyway because no one can get any graphics cards anywhere. So unfortunately, you have to go to Best Buy early in the morning or sit at Micro Center for 3 days before when they announce to get them. But yeah, they came out with that. AMD came out with a FSR software. It's an upscaling, kind of like DLSS, but it's not smart intellect, and it doesn't use AI to do it, so it's not as good. But if you have a weak GPU who can't play Cyberpunk or any of the game like that, it will upscale it. And like you said, AMD is partnered with Tesla. They are partnered with Tesla to make a brand new APU that's the 5600G, 5700G, and they have both a integrated graphics card. So we look forward to that. That's what's at Computer Tech this week. So that's big news for the computer community. So you can get a graphics card. I doubt it, but hey, it's more available to you.
I miss the old days, man. The pandemic messed it up for everybody, man. I miss the sitting outside of Best Buy, GameStop, anywhere like that to get my technology. I'm ready to take the game out of the bots. So I'm hoping that we can sit out of the bots' hands. So I'm hoping that I can sit outside of Best Buy and all that. I'm sure all the Twitch streamers and all that are going to be on top of this. Is that the case? You believe that they're going to be on top of this?
Everybody from the scalpers to the people who just need a graphic card for a computer, everybody on it. Everybody wants the best, and that's then got popular because the scalpers specifically want it so they can upsell you. So that $500 graphics card, $600 graphics card is now $3,000. Good luck.
Wow.
And people will buy them because they desperate. Stop buying them graphic cards so high so they can bring the price down. At least get it to only $100 more, $200.
Yo, it's rough for people. Like at this point, I feel like it's a new tax bracket for people that can get these things and the people that can't, because I got the 600 for my PlayStation 5 in a couple of games. Okay, and y'all still doing me bad like this. And I think what's most important right now, streaming, Twitch, all that kind of stuff, that's very important right now to as far as entertainment goes. Some of my favorite things to watch are ourselves right here on Overall 99 ENT. You know, we on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts. You know, we in all the places, SoundCloud, wherever you be streaming, but especially right here on YouTube with you. But that's important. And scalpers that ain't got man, you know, it's somebody named Pookie that just got a whole bunch of cards right now. Got a whole bunch of just sending the hoods on graphic cards. Don't know what they for. Just know that they $600 and y'all want them. So he want a ban. Yeah, I'm sick of Pookie. I'm sick of him. I hate the fact that they taught him how to use bots, man.
Yeah, bro, they learn how to use them bots, bro. Pookie up there realize
I'm sick of it.
They don't went from sneakers to they don't went from sneakers to GPUs. It's wild.
But man,
I got them new Jordans, hey, bro. I got that new 3080 Ti.
That's bad. Everything is going to the dark web and the seedy internet. I'm sick of it. I'm done. Why can't we just do regular commerce now? Hey, but if y'all trying to break down the system as we know it, that's fine. But daggone, can you let me go to Walmart and just pick up something sometime?
A quick plug. Y'all see down at the bottom right here? Hit that subscribe button right for us right there. You pointing at the ticker, but it's way on my side. Oh, but yeah, way over here. Yeah, go over there. You go that way.
Hit subscribe wherever it says.
And by the way, I want to announce when we get to Houston, we will start doing live shows almost every day from like 2 to 4, and then we'll do commentate all the top football games and basketball games at night. Because when we get to Houston, we are grinding. We're getting 1 million subs in a year. Let's do it. No, I might even be shortchanging this, but we going for 1 million. That's the minimum. You know what I'm saying? So we grinding that.
Excited.
Content all over the place, skits, all kind of stuff. We got multiple cameras. We probably gonna have 3 at that time. We got two webcams, bunch of green screens everywhere. We grind. So be on the lookout for. So hit that subscribe button.
I start packing my boxes, man. I'm just not. We gonna get on that later. I done start packing a little bit, man. Some stuff that my winter clothes is put up, so I might even leave them in my closet for the next person that get this crib. Y'all can go ahead and get y'all keep them because I don't need that no more.
It's hot up in Texas.
I got to go to Houston. We're gonna make it happen. We gonna make it happen, man. I'm excited. But we'll talk more about that on the big show on Sunday. You know how we do. So much love to Overall 99 ENT. You know what it is, man. You locked in. Appreciate it. We got a couple more things to get to because this is What's the Trend. Now, Dr. Fauci, he's been the lone person that's in a position of power, in a sense, or position of authority that's been guiding us through the pandemic. Because I'm gonna tell you like this: I don't know nothing about how viruses work. I don't know nothing about no doggone vaccine. I just know that I don't get sick. But the sickest I ever been is when I got that second Moderna shot. But I was back after a little bit of Tylenol. So I said, now Tylenol can cure it all. I don't know. We need to see, but you don't leave it to me. We leave it to Dr. Fauci. But apparently they uncovered over 10,000 emails of his conversations as he was the person that was trying to make sure that the public didn't go into panic. He did the best to guide people on how to be safe. And amongst being in a political climate where hey, there was a leader that was actively like, nah, this ain't a thing, but knew it was a thing. But to preserve his position, he did what he did. But with that being said, man, what's your thoughts on Fauci, man? I think that I read a couple of them and I was like, bless his heart, because what can he do?
Let's talk about it. First off, you should check into him because he did lie to Congress about the Wuhan incident. That is a lie. You need to check on that. However, let's be fair. People go into February 2020. He said masks are not necessary. People say, oh, he lied about masks. No, in beginning of March 2020, when I was on the coast, he said masks won't be needed. He said he changed his mind toward April. By the way, the emails also said he changed his mind toward April. So people will manipulate facts to form their own opinion to go with their cause of what they want. So that's not true. Just for the people that want informed. I know a lot of people gonna listen and when they see his name, y'all gonna want to dislike and like. based on if y'all like them or not, because people are weird now. Instead of giving a fair opinion, then you're gonna come in the comments and say, Trevor, you're lying. But look at it, February 2020. Look at what he said in March 2020. He clearly stated on record that you didn't need a mask. Same thing he said in February 2020. So therefore, that's what he felt at the time. April 2020, he said, what's the name? Now, the trend is Fauci lied, people died, which insinuates against your own point that this virus was dangerous and people died from it, which breaks your own point, which is my problem. It makes no sense. By the way, the emails, like I said, the Wuhan incident, he did a lot of Congress. That's a problem he got to deal with. He got to ask questions. Rand Paul bragging like he actually did something. Rand Paul need to go to work. Congress need to actually work. I'm tired of them running through goose chases and not working. That's all I want. I just want Congress to work. I don't care what party you belong to. It don't matter. Do something. Quit playing games with people's lives. We don't have time for it.
That's the skinny and short of it. I mean, because he did come off as a valiant champion, fighting against what it is to be. We're fighting against what it was at the point as far as our biggest leader.
He's just doing his job, and people throw him out there. He like to be on TV.
And I mean, at the end of the day, that's what we ended up with, and it's sad that listen, coronavirus is a meteor heading towards the Earth. Keep it real with me, okay? I can see the doggone meteor, okay? I can see it. Tell me what I need to know. It's going to hit here, so does that mean that I need to go? I have a better chance going over here? Do I need to stay where I'm at? What can I do to protect myself since because the meteor is coming to Earth? Don't sit here and tell me, oh, it's all right. It's science people just being science people. And I'm sitting there one day and I'll be the only one to get hit with the one pebble that hit me in the head that came off of that meteor. So with all that being said, don't sit over here and lie to me about this kind of stuff. Don't sit over and tell me no half truths. Tell me what it is, because I don't know. But don't use my ignorance of the situation. Don't use that because I don't know in an effort to try and lead me your way and try and get you a couple of ballots. Because if election day or whatever it is where they put y'all into whatever position y'all in before this meteor comes and I put my trust in you, and then after that you get into your place and you all in your little shelter, and I'm hit. Y'all done got vaccinated and all that, and I'm hit because I was like, oh, they told me I ain't really need it right now. I ain't need no mask. They told me I ain't need no mask. Man, tell me what it is. Let me make my own decision based off of that.
Yo, by the way, all the people that's telling you not to take a vaccine, like Tucker Carlson, all of them vaccinated.
That's what literally everyone that's telling you like you cannot work.
Except for Marjorie Taylor Greene. She a real friend of the show.
Love her. Love Marjorie Taylor Greene.
She give us content every week.
We love her. She does it just for us, honestly.
Yeah, that's why she do it. She wants us to talk. She's like, they have nothing to talk about this week.
So before we get off meteors and coronavirus, you got anything else to say about that? Because I'm getting a little hungry.
Yeah, man, we got Twitter Blue. Twitter Blue is coming out where they charge you to do everything you wanted to do on Twitter in the first place. You just had to pay a fee. You want to undo your tweet? You want to edit button?
So I apologize.
What'd you say?
No, I said I apologize to our fans because I thought we was going to Chik Fil A, so it was a terrible segue into paying for Twitter. So my apologies. At any rate, and I'm not hungry at this point, but I'll lie to you because that's what we do if y'all watch Zell May's episode on manipulation. But at any rate, go ahead, tell them one more time because I might have been talking over you. Go ahead, Twitter Blue.
Twitter Blue is here. If you want to undo button, if you want to do everything you ever want to do on Twitter, you just pay a fee and you can now do it. Twitter, like, scamming. Whatever you want to do in your life, you could have done it now with Twitter Blue, where you pay for everything they ever asked us for. Twitter, can you give us an edit button? No, unless you pay for it.
Why is this app free? Y'all got me rolling. Well, if you want to keep the labs coming, you're gonna have to start paying for some stuff. And where are we going to after that? Where are we going after we're done with Twitter? So where are we going?
You subscribe? You gonna subscribe to my Twitter? What you mean? Pay me $5 to talk to me, losers.
Okay. So here's the deal. There's gonna be a few people So there's gonna be a new pressure on people because first and foremost, if I'm subscribing to somebody on Twitter and I'm paying
the new OnlyFans,
you gotta talk to me. You have to talk. You have to say something to me, and it's gotta come. But you know these rich people, they're gonna be like, here, man, just here. I'm gonna pay you to just talk to people every day and act like you me. Okay, fine. But hey, man, listen. If I'm subscribed to LeBron James, LeBron gonna have to hit me with. He gonna have to tell me something. He gonna tell me. Hey, was your ankle really hurt today? He gonna have to hit me with a good morning. Y'all gonna have to hit me with something, man. How you, man, be a king today, man. Matter of fact, how your show is doing. Matter of fact, let me hit you with my show. Tell me you love it. It's anything. LeBron, you have to be active, and I think that put a lot of. So if y'all wanna go out there and do all that, we don't want no bots answering. We don't want no canned responses, no automatic responses. If you're gonna have to pay, hey, we need it from you.
Very true. And subscribe to me. I'll give y'all some shoulder pics.
We got time. we got time. Apparently, we're not in the playoffs right now or anything like that. Like we got time today.
Shoulder pics all day. Shoulder pics. $5.
Oh man, Twitter the new OnlyFans, and I'm okay.
I'm missing when it was free. Preview that cost of the whole.
Bro, at this point, it's gonna look like. At this point, it's gonna look like your text messages at this point because I just be tweeting and seeing my friends on here because
Joe about to unfollow half the people on Twitter now. Me too. I was here for the free preview.
I was here for the retweet. Somebody like half the stuff I find out about is like somebody retweeting from another account, but like they're gonna retweet and be like, you need to pay to see this retweet. And I'm like, Twitter, you got it good enough. Like you have it good enough. Everybody, you're the best platform at this point. As far as people
Instagram got bots. Everybody got, bro. It's freaking Pride Month, and you see all the little flags everywhere on Twitter and everywhere. It's amazing, bro. You know what I'm saying? You see it everywhere. It looks amazing.
I'm personally upset about the fact that Instagram and Facebook, like I went on Facebook a couple of days ago, or not a couple of days ago. I go on it every day, check on it. They've been showing me the same post, and just like somebody new commented on it. And I'm like, all I did was like this picture, or all I did was like it. I thought this was funny. I hit it with a ha, and then it says, "Oh, such and such said this on here." I'm sick of it. Like y'all algorithms is all wrong. Every now and then y'all get me right, but man, algorithms is all wrong, man. But I'm gonna tell you like this: y'all need to get wrong with me. Get me wrong. Get me wrong. Find everybody that ever liked anything I ever said. Get me together.
Yo, bro, you ever like the Instagram post and it be from like 8 days ago, and you be like, "Why did you show me this? That looks like a creep."
Exactly. Yeah, like I want to like it. Shorty is bad, but
now you're a creep.
Now I'm a creep. What he doing? He must be stalking me. No, I remember the good old days when you used to play tag with somebody. It's a girl you like, she like you, so y'all take turns liking pics. They can be from any time. Now it's just, y'all showed me some. Shoot, 8 days ago I was gonna love it as much as I do today, but now I gotta think twice about if I want to like it or not before you think something crazy about me. It's too much to think about. Social media is ruining everything. It's just ruining everything. Like
delete Facebook. That was a hashtag to a trend.
I'm cool with that. At this point, I'm so upset with Facebook. They won't even allow me to advertise on there anymore. So I'm done. I'm done. They don't even want my money. Like I'm done with Facebook as far as like at this point that Facebook is a family reunion for me. I'm cool. Like
check it for birthdays.
Yeah, birthdays. Yeah. Birthdays is big. But other than that, I'm cool. Like I ain't got nothing to say at like on Facebook no more. It's gonna be all family oriented, and I'm gonna tell folk where I'm gonna be at for the weekend. That's what I'm gonna use it for. I'm done. Do you hear me with Unico Williams? I don't know. I'm gonna go back to the drawing board with all my homies, and we're gonna talk about it. But at this point, I am rebelling against Facebook when it comes to Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. We trying to get with iHeartRadio. we trying to get
Black
with
Effect
Hot 96.
Podcast.
What'd you say?
Black Effect Podcast. Let's go.
Big facts. And anything else on that? Anything else on Twitter before we get to our last topic?
I have nothing else about Twitter. Fight the power.
Twitter don't do me wrong. Twitter don't do me like Facebook did me. Don't do me like MySpace just abandoned me. They just abandoned the whole world. When we needed MySpace most, it disappeared like the avatar. And then Facebook came around.
Everybody had a playlist. You gotta get that out of here, sir.
Man, shout out to the OG MySpace. And then Facebook came through and they just started being the judge, jury, and executioner of what can be said, and just trampling all over the First Amendment. And then and then we got Twitter. You the last hope, and you telling us if we want to speak freely, we gonna have to pay. So we'll see what happens. They might have us on what's that one website all the Republicans go on now where they can speak their minds, because I think we're gonna go there and take that bitch over too. I apologize for cussing. We're gonna take that mug over.
Yeah, the black people taking over Republicans.
We're
going to parlor, dog.
We take it back.
We colonizing right now.
We colonizing. We going to the next spot. We'll be done. Because black folk, we quick to be done. We'll be done.
Yo, somebody tweeting right now after hearing that. You ain't taking nothing from us.
No, and watch this. Watch this. They'll be trending. We'll make them hot. Speaking of hot, I love a good hot sandwich. Chik Fil A is Chik Fil A-ing. You know how they do. When they believe in something, they believe in it. They said, y'all ought to be open on Sunday. They said, no, they're not going to do that. And Chik Fil A, we know that as far as the CEO and the people up top, they got their own way that they feel. And it is now Pride Month. And Chik Fil A ain't changed their ways. They are not folding. They're actually doing things, it appears, to go against Pride Month and all that, and the LGBTQ community. What you think about that? Because them lines is still fat, so I don't think people too much mad at them. So I think they might have that superiority complex. Like, what you gonna do about it? Because they keep on lining up.
Yo, man. First off, think about this. You claim your rights taken away, right? And then you tell somebody that they can't do what you don't like. But you get upset when somebody say they can't do what you like. See, that's the thing about freedom. Freedom never free, because people always tell you freedom is what they think freedom should be. I get to say what I want, but you can't. LeBron James, shut up and dribble. Because you don't know politics. I'm going to be honest with y'all. 99% of people don't know. Politicians don't know politics.
Yeah.
They don't know not a single lot. They hired.
That's actually fair.
They hired 30,000 people to just make up laws, and then some random dude who judge be like, "That's illegal. You can't do that." Oh, we can't make that law. No, you can't make that law. It's illegal.
Like there's some guy in every state that knows this one obscure law, and he's waiting for somebody to break it so he can be like, "It's right here." Like, it's this one guy that's like, you cannot eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches on Sundays in Utah. Like there's that one person, but he's hired though. He's because he knows the law. At least that one.
Yeah, he knows the law. But to my point, you tell somebody it's free, but then is it really free? They supporting laws against anti-trans people. Do I agree with everything everybody know? But it ain't my business. It ain't my life. I don't know how people feel about other things. I just know how I feel. And one rule in my life is never force anyone to believe how I believe or how I feel, because I don't know how they feel. So that's insane to only know how I think and tell them how to think. It's weird to me. It's always been weird to me. Why? Because I admit that I don't know everything. I'm not God. I am very smart and I can read the room. I can forecast. I can tell if something's going to happen in a business or not, which some interesting stuff been happening. You know, it look like WWE might be for sale, but that's a rumor. We ain't going to the rumor. We talking about what's trending. But it appears to be that way. So the thought process of everything is, why? Why do you believe your way, your thinking is superior to others? And at the end of the day, Chik Fil A is successful because they have a lot of people that do agree with them. But does that make them right? No. Does it make them even wrong? I have no clue. It ain't my job in life to do this side all that. So
I want to know why the cars is wrapped around the block for 5 hours a day. That's what I want to know.
that chicken sandwich.
Is Chik Fil A that fire? I'm sorry, I've had it a few times, and yes, I think it's good. Do I think about it a couple of times out the week? But I don't go though. It ain't enough to make me go. I got to go into town to get it. But they got a really good honey mustard. I can't lie.
They do, bro. They got
a really good grilled chicken sandwich with the pepper jack on there. It's to die for.
If your chicken sandwich is good, but again, to my point,
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be supporting Chik Fil A right now. All I'm saying is this is
yo, bro. If you
right now, what you gonna do?
If you want to eat a chicken sandwich and you be like, hey, I can separate the fact that I don't support them at the same time supporting them because somebody in their work might not agree with the higher ups. Because no matter what, the higher ups gonna still get money. Do it. You can still support Stephen A. Smith if you want to. You can support Charlamagne. Quit letting random people tell you who you want to support. Even though some of these people you shouldn't support, but life is life. I can't make you do anything. It goes to my point. I can't make you think the way I have a different undercode than you.
Yeah.
Some people got more. Hey, yo, you know what? You a hateful person. I don't support your business. Some people like that. Some people like, chicken good enough. I don't really care about it. That's life. I can't be. You can't. If you spend time being mad at everybody disagree with you, you're gonna be miserable. Yeah, I'm spending. That's to the chick. By the way, that's to you listening. That's the Chik Fil A owner.
That's the old chick.
Yeah, that's to everybody.
Yeah.
If you spend all day worried about what somebody that disagree with you think, trying to convince them when they don't want to be convinced, that's a problem. Let's talk to the biblical people. The Bible said only a fool argue with fools. That's a theme on this What's the Trend show. So you think about
it. I believe that the term fool is subjective.
Well, if you arguing with one, and I learned that from arguing with my cousin. He used to tell me all kind of crazy stuff. And I argued with him and my head hurt and he didn't care because he didn't care about no facts.
But was they really facts?
No, it wasn't no fact. That's why you consider it.
So we just call them fools, keep on going. See, now you cutting off dialogue, man. We can't. This is What's the Trend. We gonna talk about this.
Yo, sometimes you gotta cut off dialogue.
Let's write that down. Let's
protect your mental health.
That too.
Also,
I definitely want to get into sometime this weekend talking about what does Kobe and what would Kobe and what Michael Jordan think about mental health right now, especially considering that they was big on mental toughness. So that's definitely something I want to get into this weekend. Anything coming up, man, that we got to do or gosh darn it, this is the trend, and we back with the podcast cracking. How we do. We gonna get it in. And make sure y'all catch up on all the episodes from this week. KCP, he showed up on a sports show. He got a new fade. He ain't playing. He talked about the playoffs. He got it going. You know my boy May. You know how he does. Go to his personal channel. He talked about manipulation. He had a lot to say on that, and I agree with a lot of it. Yeah, but you know, he probably was manipulating me. And also, that's how it works. He just made me believe what he was saying. But also, but definitely go back and look at that. Also, he got a book out. Go check that out. It's about adventures of a family coming from upstate, went back down south, and they doing what they do. It's a whole story about it. Them children don't know what's going on. But go ahead and go on Amazon, go check that out. Everybody got them old cousins that come from up north. I'm an up north cousin. I come down south and we be acting. Don't worry about all that. But go check that out. It's a lot going on in the world of overall 99 ENT. We're going to keep you entertained all summer. You got any last words for us today, Self-Made?
Yo, I'm going to get this straight. We're going to get the house. We're going to get that content rolling. I'm going to work on my next book. So hopefully it'll be out next year. So be looking for that. Also, shout out to the random dude who found me on Facebook, my little public page, who shouted out the book, which I ain't thought about in 3 years. And like, yo, this book is amazing. Somebody need to give this man more money. I'm like, oh, I appreciate you. So I was like, yo, why not promote it? I don't never promote my book. I don't even think Joe knew I had a book.
I did not know you had a book until the day. And so I was like, I know you always are writing and you're talking about, you're writing this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
I didn't know like one was like actually out, published and on Amazon, man. Go get that joint, man. I saw one of the comments on there said, I thought it was like watching a movie and I'm reading. So go ahead, go cop that. I'm gonna cop mine, and we're gonna go from there. Do you hear me?
It exposes a lot, talking about don't do people not stepping up for when they believe in something, blah blah blah, hiding in the background. Say what you say, whether you learn it from Kwame or someone left wing or whatever, it don't matter. Live in your truth, believe what you believe, be strong. How long you're not hurting nobody or trying to ruin nobody's life, I'ma support you being you because I stick with consistent people. Why do I stick with consistent people? Because they keep stumping. And you know why we support they keep stumping? You know why we support it? Why? Because if you keep stumping, you never know. Today, something amazing can happen.
Peace.